What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme. Back in the video, we got NBA legends and players explain why Michael Jordan would destroy today's NBA. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, homies. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to see more bangers from your way, family, because the grind never stops. But hey, we got some more Michael Jordan videos today. So excited! Thank y'all for this fire suggestion. I'm really excited to see how players feel because I've watched mixtapes of him, I've watched highlights, top plays of my MJ, and I know he's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. So I can only imagine what he would do in today's NBA. Like, how physical it was back in the day. So I'm not saying the league is soft now, but it's kind of soft. But so seeing that he might drop 50 a game in today's league, I don't know, me personally. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Let me know how many points y'all think Michael Jordan will drop in today's NBA. But I'm very excited to see how legends and players would feel like Jordan would deal in today's NBA, especially with all the new rules and everything. But let's see how this one is. Let's get straight into it. Keep letting me know more of these 5 suggestions. And thank y'all for all the support, all the appreciation, all the love. It means so much. And thank y'all for these 5 suggestions, y'all. But let's get straight into it.
Probably heard the media or people that watch Michael Jordan play live say that he could average 45 to 50 points in today's NBA.
That's
and if
what
I had to give my take on it, James Harden averaged 36 points per game on 44% field goal shooting in this era. DeMar DeRozan had a scoring streak averaging at least 35 points per game this season. And I brought DeRozan up because offensively, he got the same mid-range game like Michael Jordan, and this was the best season of his career. Keep in mind, both of these players are not even in the same stratosphere as Michael Jordan. Jordan averaged 37 points in a season with hand checking. Imagine no hand checking with the defensive 3-second rule that the NBA implemented in the 2001-02 season. Michael Jordan will be slashing every second. And I suggest you, after this video, watch Luka Doncic on JJ Redick's podcast. He explained why it's easier to score in the NBA than in Europe. So anyway, I know Jordan will be unstoppable with modern spacing and no hand checking. Also, I'm not fond of the myth that Jordan was a terrible 3-point shooter in his early years. In his first 4 years in the league, he never shot over 70 3-pointers in a single season. That's less than 1 attempt per game. The 3-point shot wasn't a focal point in Jordan's era. When he was 26 years old in the 89-90 season, he shot 245 3-pointers. He made over 37% of them. That is a good 3-point percentage. And in the 96 season, he shot 42% from the 3-point line. And even though the 3-point shot wasn't a renowned part of his game, he would have shot a few more 3-pointers in today's NBA. If I had to give an estimate, he would have had a season where he averaged 40 to 43 points per game.
Easily.
So I want to show you NBA legends and players who talked about how good Michael Jordan will be in today's NBA. So enjoy the video, man.
How would you envision, what would Michael Jordan be if he played in the game today?
So, yeah, even though...
Oh my gosh, why does my computer keep tripping? My bad, Joe. We're back on it.
So enjoy the video, man.
How would you envision, what would Michael Jordan be if he played in the game today the way the game is different from the way it was in his era?
He'd average 45, and the league would be complaining about 2 players. They'd be like, Mike is too good, and the kid named Shaq down and all that was too dominant. What are we going to do?
Right.
When you think back to what those defenses were allowed to do and how defenses played now in the NBA, what would Michael Jordan do in today's NBA?
Probably average 45, 50 a game.
For us, LeBron and Michael, if Michael played in this era, he'd average 50.
I literally said 50.
How many points do you think Jordan could average in today's NBA?
What's the most he ever averaged? 37?
37-1.
All right, so 40 easy. 40 easy. 40 easy.
I literally said 50.
Yeah, 40 easy. Like 40 is easy. 40 would be easy for Black Jesus.
Because Harden a couple of years ago averaged 36. Right. So you figure Jordan could average 40 with no problem. I'm gonna ask both of you guys.
And you add to that, when he averaged 37, he was doing it with 2s. It wasn't even no 3. They weren't shooting 3 pointers like how they shoot now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause just imagine if Michael decided to shoot 6, 7 threes a game like they do now. 40 would have been easy.
Michael played today.
Yeah.
He probably averaged almost 50 a game. I mean, he really would, because you wouldn't be able to touch him on the perimeter, so he'd be shooting a ton of free throws.
Yeah, so when everybody does this Michael LeBron comparison, it's like you almost can't, it's not the same game that they're playing.
It's not the same game. You're right, it's not the same game. I would have loved to see LeBron
Back in the day.
play during in the 90s.
You played in both eras. How many points do you think Jordan would literally average per game? Today.
He said she.
What is this place? What?
Who was at Meta World Peace? He said she. Man, I love it. Did y'all see me? I swear on everything. I've never watched this video before. And the fact that I said easily, I was like 50 would drop 50, and now pretty much everyone's saying he would drop 50. I mean, I guess it is pretty obvious he would. Like, you feel me? And that's not knocking LeBron or nothing, but like Jordan would dominate so crazy hard. And damn, it's easy 50, easy 50 ball.
More than James Harden.
James Harden had a season he averaged 36.
More than that. For sure.
Really?
For sure. And I was at the Jordan era.
Yeah.
I was in the LeBron, Kobe, Duncan, and I was at the tail end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I played with these guys.
Right.
I've seen all the 3-point balls, bro. They can't. Jordan, no way. Jordan would average 50.
You believe Jordan would average 50?
If he wanted to.
Right.
Like James Harden wants to average 50. He just can't. He got 38.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
If Jordan wants to average 50, if he was playing his era, I think he averages 50.
Easy.
And this is no disrespect to any of the guys.
Current players.
That's killing, like KD, you know.
Yeah, all those guys.
Not all
the guys, Steph and LeBron and all those guys. Yeah.
I between 45 and 50 because it reminded me so much of how Wilt Chamberlain seemed to be just dropped in a different era when he was averaging 50 and 25.
That's a good comparison.
That's what Michael Jordan represented for the era he came in.
That's a good comparison.
Think about it. He was MVP of the league while teams were still flying commercial. Okay? The rigor isn't the same. The physicality in today's game isn't the same. And one of the things that you didn't acknowledge, all NBA defense, he will be getting steals. He will be getting out in transition, catching lobs, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, and also getting to the free throw line. In the NBA Finals in the early 90s, he scored 63 in the 80s versus the great Boston Celtics. And yes, there are a handful of great defensive teams in today's game. The Bucks, both teams in LA, the Toronto Raptors. But you know what else it is, Greeny? A lot of bottom feeders. So say against the great teams, he would average 40, no doubt. Against the bad teams, the lottery teams, he would definitely average 50 against those squads.
What about these other guys who are playing in today's
Jordan would have averaged 45, 50.
in today's game?
The point I was making is you allow great shooters freedom to roam, freedom with no hand check. You can't crowd me, and I got a clear sight at the rim.
Right.
Then
That's insane.
It's going to be lights out, baby. But it's so hard to play defense in today's game because they allow the offense to go wherever they want.
Okay, but if Jordan's averaging, I mean, be honest here. If Jordan in his prime, Jordan in the early 90s, is averaging...
Today's rules.
Yeah, today's rules is averaging 40?
He would average 40.
Okay.
I think he would average 40.
Okay, but didn't he average 39 one year, or 37.1? So Kobe's going to average 40.
Kobe would be up there. Kobe would be up there as well.
In today's game, the rules as they are, how would
Kobe would
Jordan
average
do
40,
and how many
Jordan
points do you
average
believe
50.
he would average?
I don't think anybody's averaging 60 or 70.
Okay.
So that's,
50.
I mean, those days are over with.
50.
Nobody's going to get Wilt 50 a game, huh?
Not 50 a game.
Nah,
No,
he
that's
could
not
get-
going to happen.
he could get 50.
But I will say this, Michael Jordan would average whatever he want to average.
You believe he can get 40 a night?
Yeah, he can. I mean, yeah. If yeah, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
40 a night,
Yeah,
Mark. 40.
Yeah.
How you going to get 40? If you go to...
I'm not here to break it down and decipher it. I'm telling you as a witness. I'm testifying.
I'm a witness.
Get a new iPhone 14 Pro on us and get it with one unlimited for iPhone, only on Verizon.
All right, now.
What if my...
See, these are the type of videos I live for, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I already, really love and respect Michael Jordan, but just seeing how much, all these guys giving their due because they were living it. They were getting dunked on every night by him. So, like, they got to at least give him his props,
On behalf of Michael Jeffrey Jordan, that he would average 40 a night. If we see guys averaging 30.
Right.
And 35, with all due respect, that don't have the arsenal that he has offensively.
Well, you know you have to add that 3-ball. You got to add the 3-ball to get to 40. Because you look at the guy, Harden was the last guy facing Harden averaged, 36? And that step back 3, he put that in. Obviously, the free throw, Jordan went to the free throw line a lot. He didn't go as much as Harden. But I don't know how you get to 40 without that three ball.
Well, Jordan's going to go to the free throw line more than he did back then because we were able to beat him up
Right, Shane, what
when
are
it
you
was
even
ignored
talking
to a
about?
certain extent.
Okay.
We're trying to compare him and Harden.
he added the three ball in his career. We watched him against the Blazers knock down three. That wasn't his specialty,
right?
But it wasn't like he was a liability shooting the basketball. Michael Jordan would average whatever he wanted to average.
No, his numbers would definitely be inflated. You thought James Harden got to the line a lot. Jordan would average 20 free throws probably every night. You got to understand, he would evolve into this era. You know, the Jordan that we saw young, athletic, get to the basket based on, you know, what we've seen in this era, you would see a Jordan probably shooting more threes too. Mm-hmm. So he would definitely evolve. You know, he averaging 35 at one point. I could see him really pushing that to 40. I don't know about 50, 60, but like, you know, mid-40s, I could see that possibly.
Mid-40s sounds about
I don't know if he would shoot 75% from the field, but Paul, for his career, I think he averaged like 8.8 free throw attempts per game. So, like, that's at least going to double. That's 20 per game in today's age. And also, I mean, pace and space. Think about how physical the game was back then. You pretty much get put on your back every time you went to the bucket. Now all of a sudden somebody blows on your wrist or hits your hand, that's a foul.
My bad, y'all. This sound like this dude's been out here for hours, bro. Just mowing lawn, whatever they doing, man. I swear it don't take that long. I'm not trying to get distracted, bro, but they've been out here my entire time I've been filming, bro. I swear though. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta get out here.
Physical the game was back then. You pretty much get put on your back every time you went to the bucket. Now all of a sudden somebody blows on your wrist or hits your hand, that's a foul? Like, so, yeah, even though he would have taken more threes if he lived in today's age, still his mid-range game was on point. His skill level, he still will be considered one of the most skilled, if not the most skilled in the league today. I think, I don't know 75%, but he'd be averaging in the 40s for sure.
What both of you guys are saying is right. The pace has increased. The three-point shot has increased. Players up front have gotten smaller. So now driving to the basket, he's going to be dunking on everybody.
True.
Yeah. Just think about that. Like,
dunking on everybody.
KD is like a 4 in today's game. Mm-hmm. So now, like, and then here's the other thing. If Harden can average 36, 37 right now, James Harden is averaging that right now. He's getting none of those points off his defense. Jordan going to be getting steals. He's going to be getting blocks. He's going to be out on fast break. I'll say like about
45.
We will be having a conversation, can somebody average 50 besides Will? He'll be like 47, 48. I really believe it.
1 is the best, 5 is subpar, all right? Not so good. So you get a chance to rank 1 through 5. Psychologically, how do you rank Michael Jordan?
The scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
1.
Right. Okay.
1. Ball handling.
1.
Okay. Defender.
This is KD speaking.
1.
Mid-range jumper.
0.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Like I said, he was a pure shooter.
And this is KD.
Like, I don't think anybody.
He's one of the greats. Like, don't knock KD. Like, he's one of the
50+% from the field. At the guard position, shooting all J's, like you have to be a pure shooter, and everything was touching bottoms. Like 1, 0, you go 0 with that.
Give credit where it's due.
What do you think Jordan will average? Where do you think he would fit in?
45, 50.
I mean, he can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. Like that's what he would be. And you know, I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things. But there's also more athleticism in this game. There's more length in this game. But, you know, it's also more space for MJ to go to work. So, I mean, we'll never know. But for sure, I mean, he's a masterful basketball player. Like we've been saying, his skill level is unmatched. So, of course, he'll do numbers in this league today.
And it's the hand check. You can't put your hands on these guys now. And just imagine, Michael Jordan was averaging 29 to 30 plus points a game in regular season in the playoffs with hand check. Now you can't touch him.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch MJ then without getting a foul. Imagine what it looks like now. And you know Michael Jordan will adapt to the game today. And the one thing that will get guys is his ability to get in one or two dribbles to the pump fake. Right. It's Michael Jordan. You're gonna react to every move he does, and his pump fake alone will draw fouls.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me, how many points do you think Michael Jordan would average in today's NBA? Would he average 40 to 45 points per game, or possibly 50? 50 is crazy. Or would he drop the same numbers he did in his time? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and show love to the YG gang, and I'm out.
I don't disrespect him by saying he would average the same numbers. No. Just off alone, just off the one fact alone that there's no hand checking. And then you could add the fact that he'll obviously shoot more threes. He'll get to the free throw line. Like there's so many multitudes of factors. He'll literally average 45 to 50. I'll say he would average 48. The last thing, because 50 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? 50 is crazy, but now he could do it. You know what I'm saying? He could. I feel like it was a great comparison. That what was his name? Who made that comparison? It was. What was his fucking name? Jalen Rose. I think he said it was Jalen Rose. He was like, how you compare Wilt, like he was not in the, he shouldn't have been in that era, like he was just too dominant. How Wilt averaged 50 in that era, same thing, Jordan would average 50 in this era. So that was a mad cool video. I love these type of videos, man. Hope you all enjoyed it. More videos dropping soon. Let me know how you guys feel. But I also got another Jordan video today as well. It's the Michael Jordan's underrated years as a Wizard. So you can go check that one out after this. But yeah, see y'all next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to see more videos. Instagram's on the bottom of the screen, also in the description. If you want to hit me up, DM me, message me, do all that shit so I can keep on spamming these videos out for you. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. It's your boy, King Supreme. We out, baby.